Generator maintenance and safety blackout condition, bus bar maintenance and others. Alternator maintenance. Alternator on ship is exposed to harsh weather and sea conditions, due to which its capacity and efficiency tends to reduce. Generator maintenance. Inspect and clean the generator, rotor and stator windings by removing dust with a dry lint-free cloth. List of maintenance work for alternators on ship. 1. Clean the alternator, ventilation, passage, and air filter. Check the insulation resistance of stator and rotor winding. List of maintenance work for alternators on ship. Generator safety. Generators on board ships are the power suppliers for the entire vessel and are the primary sources of power to all running machinery systems. Dan.
Generator safety. Generators on board ships are the power suppliers of the entire vessel and are the primary source of power. Main and emergency switchboard safety. It is very important to isolate any type of fault in the electrical system supplied from the main switchboard. Circuit breakers. A circuit breaker is an auto shutdown device. Fuses are mainly used for short circuit protection and comes with a virus ratings. Overcurrent relay. OCR is used mainly on local panels and MSB for protection for high current. Dead front panel. It is also a safety device provided in the main switchboard panels, individual panels. Blackout situation. Blackout is one condition each and every mariner is familiar and also afraid of. Understanding condition. Blackout condition is a scenario on ship wherein the main propulsion plant and associated machinery such as boiler, purifier, and auxiliary stop operating. What to do in case of blackout? In case of blackout, following precautions and actions should be taken. Never panic in such situation. Power in no time. Inform the officer on bridge briefly and condition. Call for manpower. If main propulsion plant is running, bring the fuel lever to zero position. Close and feed running purifier to avoid the flow of waste fuel. Find out the problems and reasons for blackout. Before starting the generator set, start the pre-lubrication primary pump if the supply for the same is given for the emergency generator. Start the generator and take it on load. Reset breakers and start all the requirements of the machinery and system. Electrical relay maintenance on ship. A relay is an important electromechanical safety device in ship circuit and is normally used to open faulty circuit for main supply and any kind of electrical fault occurs.
Electrical relay maintenance on ship. A relay is an important electromechanical safety device in ship's electrical circuit, and it is normally used to open the faulty circuit from the main supply when any kind of electrical fault occurs. A relay is fitted in the main and emergency switchboard of the ship as a protective device. Relay has to be kept operational and healthy at all times. Else at the time of fault, if the relay does not operate properly, the whole system may suffer loss of power or damage. The most common application of relays is for overloads and Short circuit protection. A brief maintenance procedure for relay is given as follows. Check to be carried out on relays contacts for damage due to arcing. Polish the contact with emery paper to remove rust and deposits. Check the closing linkage for pre-movement. Check the continuity of the contacts with multimeter. There are arc shots provided to quench the arcing. Check for burnout of the same. Check the tension of the spring. Open circuit and short circuit tests to be performed on the coil by multimeter. Check the continuity of the trip circuit by multimeter. And last, check the tightness of the supply terminal. Bus bar maintenance on ship. A bus bar is a copper plate or bar which is used in ship main and emergency switchboard to conduct electricity from generators or from one electrical terminal to another. Technically, there are no electrical wire connections inside the main and emergency switchboard on ship for connecting power supply from generators to this switchboard. All high voltage and high current systems are connected by bus bars. The bus bars, copper plates or bar are connected together with the help of nut bolts, which transmits electricity as required. During normal ship's operation, the bus bar connection subjected to ship's harsh environment along with the vibration generated by the ship and ship machinery such as main engine, auxiliary engine, compressors, and many others. Safety. If any maintenance is planned for bus bars, higher standards of safety are required as even the tiniest mistake can lead to electrocution and even death of the crew. The bus bar maintenance is therefore performed when the complete bus bar panel or switchboard is turned off. When the bus bar maintenance should be done. Bus bar maintenance can be done when the ship is blackout condition. Ship's generator are not running and no power is supplied to main emergency switchboard if the main switchboard bus bars are to be inspected to be worked on. Keep emergency generator running. Keep in mind that there will be some portion of the main switchboard which will be fed by emergency switchboard. Hence, know the complete system properly and keep away from those areas. The best time to do bus bar maintenance is when the ship is in the dry dock. Safety before doing bus bar maintenance. First, put the lockout tag in all generators in the emergency generator. Second, keep all generator system including the load dependent start-stop system in manual mode. Ensure to wear rubber gloves even when the board is in live condition. Wear all required personal protective equipment or PPEs when working on switchboard. And last, if the ship is completely blackout situation, ensure that before cleaning the main and emergency switchboard, the areas is well lit by sufficient lights. In dry docks, the same can be arranged from shore workshop. How bus bar inspection and maintenance is carried out. Any maintenance on bus bar should only be performed when the ship in dry docks or blackout condition. Open the door for main and emergency switchboard where inspection needs to be performed. Carry out visual inspection of copper plate and nuts bolt. Mark any emission or burn out areas by hand or using metal or plastic stick where access for hand is not possible. Tap the bus plates gently so as to make out for any loose connection. Ensure to wear the electric gloves even when bus bar is not live.
Any maintenance on bus bars should only be performed when the ship is in dry dock or blackout condition. Open the door for main and emergency switchboards where inspection is to be performed. Carry out visual inspection of copper plate and nut bolts. Mark any missing or burned out areas by hand or by using metal or plastic stick, whereas the access for hand is not possible. To top the bus plates gently so as to make out for any loose connection. Ensure wear electrical gloves even when the bus bar is not live.
Sa right side.
How bus bar inspection and maintenance is carried out. Any maintenance or bus bars should only be performed when the ship is in dry dock or blackout condition. Open the door for main and emergency switchboards where inspection is to be performed. Carry out visual inspection of copper plate and nut bolts. Mark any missing or burned out areas. By hand or using metal plastic, again, whereas access for not hand is not possible, top the bus plates gently and make out for any loose connection. Ensure to wear electrical gloves when bus bar is not live. The bus bars are mechanically supported inside the switchboards by means of insulators, which may be of rubber or ceramic materials, bad conductors, and check for any damages in the insulator part. By using an adjustable spanner or particular size spanner, tighten the bus nuts in the bus bar connection for main and emergency switchboards. Check the tightness of the wire connections, which is connected to the circuit breakers. Clean the bus bar and switchboards area with the help of vacuum cleaner. If you find any loose or loose connection or spark, black out the particular and adjacent bus bars before tightening the nut. And if you find any metal piece or nut bolts missing inside the panel, ensure to remove it, as the same can cause short circuit or fire. Inform the chief engineer and in charge of their particular machinery regarding the same. Next, reset the main power and check if there is an abnormal sound in the main switchboard and emergency switchboard. Monitor the temperature of the bus bar area with laser temperature gun. Keep the emergency switchboards in the auto mode.